99.3 KDRM-FM, it is the Basin's best music. Dale Roth on your Monday afternoon. Of course, tomorrow night, live at the Town Toyota Center in Wenatchee. It is the great group Chicago. And on the phone with me this afternoon is one of the vocalists and the bass player, Jason Scheff. Jason, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Well, I tell you, Jason, I could not be better. Well, are you guys ready to rock the Town Toyota Center tomorrow night?
Absolutely.
Jason, what are some of the things that you enjoy, and how do you prepare to get ready for the concert?
Well, I like to, I try my hardest to get some type of exercise in. Sometimes it happens later in the day. Sometimes it's right when I get up. I prefer that. That way it starts the day off great. And, we're actually in the middle of recording and writing a lot of new material for the band. So I've been spending a lot of my days working on that. And, so the combination of just trying to stay healthy, work on new material, and my television doesn't really come on in my room. In fact, I can tell you, when I go out on the road and I come back home, my television pretty much has not been turned on the entire time I'm on the road.
That's a good thing, though. That's something I need to do.
It is for me because I've just really gotten into the habit of trying to take advantage of the time, especially being away from the family. People ask, doesn't that drive you crazy? You're missing so much of your family. And it's true, but luckily we all understand that this is the way the cards have been dealt, and it's a great life. But I just really try and take advantage of the moments and the time, and so it's really been working out.
So, Jason, with Chicago's music catalog being so big, how do you guys fit all those in one night? I mean, you guys would be on stage for hours and hours. So do you change up your set list from night to night, or do you do maybe a medley of some of the biggest hits?
We don't do too much in the way of medleys, and that's kind of there's two schools of thought on that, and we have so many hits that it would be great to be able to roll, like you say, a handful of them in, and the only way you'd be able to do that is really to put a medley together. But then people really kind of get upset that they didn't hear the entire song that they wanted to hear. So we really don't do too many medleys. Once in a while we'll put them together, but right now we're not really doing any medleys. But we're doing, our show is almost 2 hours long usually, and so that's a lot of music. That's a lot of music. We're not delusional that we want to play all of our new material and tax the audience so that they don't get to hear what they came for. So we really give people what they want. A lot of hits that basically is the soundtrack of our lives, because music has that power that when you hear it, it puts you in that place when you first heard it, the experiences you went through. So we're in the making people happy business, and luckily the material is so great that it's never boring. It's never boring. It's always a challenge, and my hat goes off to the guys who really wrote the bulk of all this stuff. Robert, Jimmy, Peter, it's amazing.
The thing, too, what I love about the bulk of the Chicago music that you guys perform is that the stuff that was written back in the late 60s and mid-70s, even 80s, it's so timeless.
Isn't that amazing? And another thing is that the way that it was recorded is timeless. And if you go back to the first album, CTA, which was just inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, you go back to that album, listen to the way it was recorded, and it's timeless. They really took their time to get the sounds amazing, and it stands up all these years later.
I got to say, too, Jason, your catalog is just so huge, but one of my all-time favorites is Alive Again. I don't know if that was a really, really big hit for you guys, but I tell you what, when that song used to come on the radio, there's no way you could be in a depressed mood. It just made you feel so good.
Well, if you come to the show, Dale, your wish will be granted. We're playing that live. If you think about it, that song also was basically a statement. It was just, unfortunately, right after that horrible accident with Terry Kath passing away, And, that was the first song, I believe, the first single, Alive Again. And what an incredible statement, that the band was going to continue, and Terry would have wanted it that way.
That's very cool, Jason, and his memory will live on. Well, Jason, we are looking forward to having you back up into the beautiful evergreen state of Washington tomorrow night, of course, the Town Toyota Center.
I always love it up there. Can't wait to get back, and, yeah, you guys are going to have a great time. We promise you.
Once again, Jason Scheff, bass player, vocalist from Chicago, rocking the Town Toyota Center tomorrow night in Wenatchee. Jason, thanks again for taking time out to talk with us today. Really appreciate it, and you guys have a great show tomorrow.
All right, buddy.